Yeah, the core cargo bird does exist in different forestry pockets around New Zealand. The bird does not exist on the island anymore. The name Piercy Island is by Captain Cook after the first lord of the British Admiralty.
Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our Paihia road trip adventure. In my last video, I shared our journey from Hamilton to Paihia, where we stopped along the way, our beautiful Airbnb stay, and how we booked our hole-in-the-rock cruise. So today, I'll share our full cruise experience and the places we explored around Paihia, Russell, and Northland. The next morning, our cruise was booked for 10 a.m. We arrived at the Paihia wharf at around 9:30 a.m. to check in and collect our boarding information. The weather was perfect that day. It was sunny, the ocean was calm, and it was a beautiful day for a boat trip. We booked the hole-in-the-rock cruise, which included 3 main experiences: dolphin searching, visiting the famous hole-in-the-rock, a stopover at Urupukapuka Island, one of the largest and most beautiful islands in the Bay of Islands. We started our cruise from Paihia, and our first stop was Russell. It only takes around 10 minutes by boat from Paihia to Russell. We stopped there to pick up some more passengers before continuing our journey. During the cruise, the captain shared lots of interesting information about the islands and the history of the Bay of Islands. We passed many beautiful islands, including Roberton Island, which is also known as Twin Lagoons. It is famous for its beautiful walking tracks, clear water, and amazing views over the Bay of Islands. While cruising, we enjoyed the beautiful scenery and also saw different sea life along the way. We spotted fish in the water and some marine animals, which made the journey even more exciting. Then finally, we reached the highlight of the trip, the Hole in the Rock. The Hole in the Rock is located on Piercy Island, Motukokako Island, and is one of the most famous natural landmarks in the Bay of Islands. When the weather conditions are safe, the boat can actually pass through the hole. Luckily, the weather was amazing, and we were able to go through the hole. It was such a spectacular experience. Seeing the huge rock formation from the boat and passing through it was something we will always remember. After that, we continued towards Urupukapuka Island for our island stopover. This island was absolutely beautiful. The water was crystal clear, and we could see starfish and different kinds of fish near the shore. We spent around 1.5 hours there. We had our lunch, relaxed on the beach, enjoyed the views, and just took in the peaceful atmosphere. After enjoying our island stop, we returned back to Paihia at around 3 p.m. Once we arrived, we explored Paihia town. Paihia is a small but very beautiful coastal town. It has lovely waterfront views, small cafes, restaurants, and craft shops, where you can find local handmade products. We also visited Paihia Beach, which was perfect for families. There was a really nice playground there, and our daughter had a great time playing while we relaxed near the beach. After that, we searched online for nearby attractions and found Haruru Falls at Waitangi. Honestly, this was one of the most beautiful waterfalls I have ever seen. The waterfall is around 5 meters high and has a unique horseshoe shape. The surrounding nature was peaceful and beautiful, and we really enjoyed spending time there. After exploring the waterfall, we started looking for dinner. While searching, we found a Japanese restaurant offering a buffet for around $40 per person and only $5 for children. The food was really delicious, and it was a great way to finish our busy day. One important thing I want to share about our cruise experience is that our main reason for booking was actually to see dolphins. However, dolphin sightings are never guaranteed because they are wild animals and nobody can predict where they will be. Unfortunately, we couldn't see dolphins during our trip, but the cruise company was very kind. Since dolphin watching was part of our cruise experience and we didn't get to see them, they gave us a voucher to use again. The voucher was valid for 1 year, so we can come back and try again. They also offered options like discounted trips to places such as Waiheke Island. So if you ever receive a voucher like this, definitely keep it because it's a great opportunity. The next morning, we decided to visit Russell properly. We went to Paihia Wharf early in the morning and booked a short ferry ride to Russell. The journey takes around 15 to 20 minutes. Russell is one of New Zealand's oldest towns and has a very rich history. It was once known as the first permanent European settlement in New Zealand and was an important trading and whaling center in the early days. Today, Russell is a peaceful historic village with beautiful old buildings, charming shops, cafes, and a relaxed seaside atmosphere. We had breakfast at a beautiful seaside cafe, and honestly, it was one of the best breakfasts. Sitting by the water and enjoying the view made it even more special. We explored the village, visited Christ Church, which is the oldest surviving church in New Zealand, and walked around the historic streets. The old buildings and peaceful environment made Russell feel like stepping back in time. In my opinion, Russell was even more beautiful than Paihia. Both towns are lovely, but Russell has a special charm because of its history and old-world feeling. Because we had booked our next stay at Waipu Cove, we only spent around 2 hours in Russell before returning to Paihia. Around 12:30 p.m., we started our journey towards Waipu Cove. As I mentioned in my previous video, we really loved Waipu Cove when we stopped there on our way to Paihia. It is known as one of the most beautiful beaches in Northland, so we decided to stay nearby. We reached Waipu around 3 p.m. Unfortunately, our accommodation plan changed, so we stayed at Lang's Beach, which is only about 10 minutes away from Waipu Cove. And honestly, Lang's Beach was also amazing. The whole Northland region has so many beautiful beaches, and every place we visited had its own special beauty. We stayed one night at Lang's Beach, visited Waipu Cove, relaxed at the beach, and enjoyed dinner. The next morning, we relaxed for a while at Lang's Beach before continuing our journey. Our next stop was Mangawai Heads Beach. Mangawai Heads is another stunning coastal area famous for its beautiful beach, walking tracks, and incredible ocean views. It is a popular place for surfing, swimming, and enjoying nature. After that, we visited Goat Island. Goat Island is famous for being New Zealand's first marine reserve and is one of the best places for snorkeling and seeing marine life. During summer, many people visit for snorkeling, glass-bottom boat tours, and swimming with fish. Because we visited in winter, many activities were closed, but it is definitely a place we would love to visit again in summer. On our way back, we stopped at Matakana Village for lunch. Matakana is a beautiful village known for its farmers' markets, boutique shops, local food, cafes, and wineries. It has a very relaxing countryside atmosphere and is a lovely place to stop while exploring Northland. After enjoying our time there, we continued our journey back home. Overall, our Paihia and Northland trip was such a memorable family adventure. From the beautiful beaches, historic towns, amazing cruise experience, and peaceful nature, we loved every moment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you plan your own trip to Paihia and Northland. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll share more travel videos and adventures soon. See you in the next video.